This is LinseyGram on CNN. I honestly, folks, LinseyGram has to be one of the dumbest of the senators. And by the way, it's hard to choose them because there's so many of them. But listen to this, Mr. Producer. We are going to go to cut 3. Go.
I want to gather intelligence. What does he know about terrorist organizations within our country? Does he know of other terrorist activity that may be coming our way? That's a national security inquiry. As an enemy combatant, he's a potential enemy combatant. He has ties with overseas terrorists. He's clearly a radical Islamist. This idea of the only way we can question him about national security matters is to go through his lawyer turns over to the terrorist and their lawyer controlling information to protect us all.
All right, let's stop right there. Is this man a senator? Is he familiar with the Military Commissions Act? Is he familiar? I mean, even if you were to identify him or characterize him as an enemy combatant, or the proper phrase would be unlawful enemy combatant, is he aware that that would have really the same effect as the public safety exception under Miranda? I mean, why isn't this man leading the charge, if he believes this, to change the Military Commissions Act? And not only that, as I explained earlier, because of the joint resolution that Congress passed, the authorization of use of military force resolution passed in 2001, respecting the attack on 9/11 and so forth, it says specifically that it has to be a connection to Al-Qaeda or an Al-Qaeda-related group. Now, Graham's spitting out all this stuff. Well, they got this connection. This is fine. Well, then put it out there. Put it out there. And we're not talking about looking at YouTube videos and that sort of thing, folks, although those are good leads. Stuff that can stand up if they're challenged, because you still have a habeas corpus challenge in a federal court. That is, where a terrorist, with one of Eric Holder's former colleagues from Covington and Burling, go into federal court on behalf of the terrorist and say, okay, we want to know what the government has and why they're identifying our guy as an unlawful enemy combatant because we say he's not. Now they have to put up or shut up. Now, LinseyGram knows all this, but there he is on TV. You know, sounds good. Yeah, you're not immunized, but actually in many ways you are, and maybe they ought to change this law. But he's not gonna. He's too busy. And it's the same LinseyGram who says, and by the way, none of this should affect our efforts to change our immigration laws. None of it. Listen to this part of how screwed up this guy's thinking is. Cut 4, go.
But in terms of immigration, I think now is the time to bring all the 11 million out of the shadows and find out who they are.
Stop. Now, I see. 11 million. So they're going to pass this law, and 11 million people are going to present themselves, particularly those who are plotting against us. This is why I can't stand these politicians anymore. Whether it's gun control, whether it's this immigration law, they really think we're stupid. So let me get this straight. All we needed to do, if you listen to Dianne Frankenfeinstein, is pass tougher gun laws, right? Pass tougher gun laws, and then the criminals will reveal themselves. All we need to do is pass this immigration reform law, whatever the hell it is, and then people who are plotting against us will present themselves too. This is the idiocy that we have here. Just is. All right. I am going to get to this FAA stuff in the third hour because this is infuriating like all the rest of it. Small businesses know from experience that going to the post office is a waste of time. But leasing expensive postage meter is out of the question. I know a better way. Stamps.com. Stamps.com will save you valuable time. Get 24/7 access to all the services of the post office right now from your desk. Whether you're sending envelopes or packages, first class or priority, domestic or international, all of it. And by the way, certified, not certified, get the postage you need using your own computer printer, and Stamps.com will help you. It's quick, easy, really convenient. You'll never have to go to the post office again. so you can spend your time on more important things like growing your business. I use Stamps.com all the time, and I have for years. Right now, use my name, Mark, for this special offer, a no-risk trial plus a $110 bonus offer. That includes this cool digital scale, plugs right into your computer, and up to $55 free postage. So don't wait. Go to Stamps.com. Before you do anything else, click on the microphone at the top of the home page and type in Mark. That's Stamps.com. Enter Mark.
Mark Levin.
Okay. Let's see. Let us go to John. Houston, the great XM satellite. Go.